All right, y'all, we're gonna try this again, man. That didn't start off right there. We had a technical issue on the Facebook side. So anybody that was watching over there, I apologize because we got to just keep this going. Anyway, man, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah. Yeah. His eyes on finances.
Her hands control the pause.
Counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics.
Stop provoking.
His thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it potent.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light,
but we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. He brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate
with a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in.
The room don't break.
Points blank. Event yours.
Points blank. Event yours.
They don't.
All right, that's enough of that, man. I apologize for the technical difficulties. We did have a stream connection going to Facebook that was causing a problem. It had it set to a private chat and this set to public, and it just confused everything. But we are back. We're gonna get back where we left off. I understand that Just Asking for a Friend had a great question that Tanya saw. And Jag's in the house. We got Cheryl's Bubbles, Miss Cheryl in the crib. We got I saw F.R. Humphrey in the crib, Tara in the crib, some dude named Points Blank Experience. That's the dude I need to be looking for from now on, because if I don't see him in here, things ain't working. So I'm gonna be doing that from now on. Usually I don't know what happened today, man. But welcome to Live and Direct. We are talking about polyandry. I ain't gonna take y'all on that. We already defined it. That's when one woman have two husbands. Tanya was breaking it down. People were asking questions, and poof, Rod couldn't see nothing, and that proposed the problem because I'm nosy. So we back, y'all. We back. So tell you what y'all leave out, because I wasn't even here. I don't know what's been going on, y'all.
Look, we had our own conversation in the chat. Too late, you missed it, whatever. So you just gonna continue from this point forward.
No, that's cool.
I'm
gonna go backwards.
Look, hold up. You gonna catch the replay.
hey, I will now. I will. Now that I'm monetized, I catch all the replay. Hey, y'all, I made that last live that was however many minutes long. I made it private because we don't want anybody that was there. I apologize, but we don't want nobody going there and saying what happened, and then they won't see the next one next. So y'all just start where you left off. I'll catch up. I already know what it is. So mess on me.
Look. So okay, well, I do a little high level summary for you.
Yeah,
okay?
do a little high level.
So for those of you who are watching the part two, not part two, but sort of the post technical difficulties version of this. Basically, polyandry is when you have one woman who has multiple husbands. From a cultural perspective, is basically most of the time there are two brothers that the woman is married to, not like two just separate men. And the reason why a lot of cultures practiced that form of marriage was to save land, for a source of survival, when the farmland and stuff was scarce, to keep the inheritance and everything within the family, and to keep maybe brothers from fighting over, I guess one woman, I guess. So there's no issues between those two. So that was just a couple of bullet points that I remember off the top of my head.
You said it's gonna keep the brothers from fighting over one woman?
Yeah.
Because they only got one woman.
Right. Well, maybe both the brothers wanted that woman. So then she married both of them.
Okay.
Look. These are answers. These are credible answers, credible answers. Now, do understand, if I am talking about a topic, I'm going to go and look at reliable sources. I did not chat GPT this, just so y'all know that. I do not chat GPT the research part of something, especially something that I don't know the details of because I don't live it. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to let you all know, and then I'm going to give my take on it. Now, I can tell you that what it says is some of the countries are like Tibet, India, some parts of China, as well as Africa, just off the top of my head.
And Bhutan, India, you said India, Bhutan, wherever that is.
Yeah, Bhutan, right. If Bhutan or Bhutan, I don't know how to pronounce it, so that's why I didn't say it again.
Well, you notice they got booty up there.
So now you had to bring it up so we can mispronounce it all over again.
Well, I'm about to be mispronouncing all this stuff. Polyandry, and I don't even know if that's right, but I just like how they never mind. But hey, Miss Cheryl says just for wealthy people. I don't know if it's for wealthy, but I think from what we got so far in Tanya's the stuff I missed, but I didn't, is it's really different countries. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's rich folks. Okay, I'm sorry, I was looking at something, but now this fraternal. Tell you say now I understand the farmland and the property and keep it in the family. I was saying that in the first. Episode of this, the first few minutes. I can kind of understand it, but I'm sorry, man. It got to be why. That's my question. Is it a shortage of women in these countries, or now maybe the love?
No, I told you it's keeping the inheritance in the family. Okay, that's one. So if a woman marries both men, then the inheritance between the both of the guys, it stays there. It won't be an outside person having basically getting dibs to the coins, and then the other brother is out there having to compete with the wife or the spouse of their brother. Like that's just an example. And then also farmland. Some people marry one individual with two men because maybe both the men bring benefits to their land. That just like why marriage was done. Marriage was not there because, oh my God, I love him. Oh, I love her. It was, hey, we need both of these alliances. I need an army. They need agricultural food. So we gonna marry into each other so we are strong on both feet, and no one else can come against us with that. So it's the same thing there. Now, it also said to control population, because instead of you getting two men with multiple women, you can get two men with one woman, and then she can only bear but so many, at a time. So it sort of controls the population and the breeding as well. So,
well, I wonder, do they care who the baby daddy is, or it just don't matter? Because I mean,
you know what? Now that I can, like, while we're in here, some of the questions, if I don't have the answer, I will definitely. Reaper talk about Tanya, talk about House of Dragons. Shut up, Reaper. No, I'm not. Even though that's how it. But see, they believe in incest back in them royalty days. Kings and queens, they marry cousins. You got brothers and sisters and all kinds of stuff just to keep the blood pure is what they was doing in those. But no, this ain't got nothing to do with that, Reaper. Even though I do love House of Dragons, by the way.
To keep the blood pure, but they really had some interesting reasons.
Yeah, but that's why you always had sort of like with incest, because of the chromosomes and because of certain things, you always had, maybe depending on how many kids you had, you usually had one that was sort of slow. You had one that was maybe very I won't say demonic, but that's like one that had like
no. This on House of Dragons, right?
Well, that's House of Dragons, but just in general. But a lot of them also have birth defects and stuff. So I'm curious to know why there wasn't many birth defects in House of Dragons. There wasn't that many birth defects. All that screwing that was going on between, brothers, sisters, cousins, and aunties, uncles, mamas, daddies, and all that stuff. But back to polyandry. Polygamy, I'm just going to call it polygamy, but on the woman side, Would you be a part of a polyandrous marriage?
Who, me or y'all? Will y'all be a part?
You people in the comments too.
Well,
Would you?
I'm a
And I
whole.
have an answer for Keisha's question that she asked too.
I don't care about no land. I mean, I care about it, but I don't care about no inheritance. I don't care about no keeping it in the family and all that. I want my own woman. I don't want no, because I mean,
So let me ask you this. Now you say no.
I said hell.
Let's put some. Look, let me tell you something. Everybody got a price, right? Everybody got a price because half of folks be sharing women anyway.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
So
right.
then, what's the difference that
But
you know
we
about
don't
it?
know. We don't now. If you know about it, that's on you. But most time we don't know about it. We don't know he's sharing about. We definitely. I wonder how they sleep. How they sleep.
Rod, you're a guy. Excuse me, you're a guy. I'm pretty sure in your prime years,
Here we go.
you probably had multiple women in your prime years, right or wrong.
Multiple in one crib. Talking about we all together.
No, it ain't gotta be in
Oh, you
one
talking
crib.
about
It don't
multiple
matter.
like
It
at a
don't matter.
time?
It's exactly. You've had your fair share, and it wasn't just one. It was multiple. Now, this
What they got to
is
do
how
with
I can at least say
uh-huh.
what.
What they got to do? What they got to do with these people?
Well, because
Okay.
the whole thing was you said that you like the reason you wouldn't do is because you couldn't, basically you couldn't share. Now that would not be a situation. But I said that there are people who do it anyway. They just don't know it. That's what side pieces are, But let me tell you, there are some men who are man enough to be like, hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I'm just, I'm here for not a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
But tell me, that's the pop in, pop out mode. That's I ain't here for no long time. I'm here for a good time. And
Yeah, but guess what? But let me tell you something. If something's good, and I'm not saying they got to be that's good. It could be the cooking. It could be that they're fun. It could be that they're very interesting. It could be the sex is good. It can be that this person is teaching you something that you haven't been taught before. If something is interesting about a person, it'll keep you there.
not know what to
Regardless
do.
of what it is.
Not know what to do. They gonna keep me there. It ain't that interesting.
We'll see, but like I said, like we said last week, y'all, most men are gonna trip about this one, but it seemed like most women, it was like they dogs anyway, so it's like they already know they probably might not be the only one, right? But
go ahead. I'm sorry. Ladies first. Ladies first.
That's okay. That's okay.
No.
Keisha asked
Okay.
in the last chat, well, in this polyandrous type of marriage, one woman is married to two men. Can one of those men marry someone else?
No.
And no. The answer said, I did look it up. I looked it up.
Okay.
So they said that normally it's not supposed to, because the whole purpose of that was to, to save
keep it in the family. Yeah.
Right. Keep it right. However, the way things are today is usually just a matter of what the people feel like.
Basically. So they done changed. They're like dominoes. They just done changed the rules in the middle of the game.
Well, I mean, think about it. Marriage is the same thing. Like, if you would have said way back in the day when marriage was what it was, and I'm not talking about just your grandmama years, I'm talking about ancestral. Okay, that marriage was not about love. That was a matter of survival. People got married not because they wanted to. People got married off to people. They got betrothed to people. They got, you gonna marry that person because we need this and we need some money and we broke. And we are offering this and they're offering that. That's what that is. So
well, you
say what you want, but I think that nowadays people are just selfish and they're greedy. I think they're greedy.
That's what I got on my thumbnail. Well, I made one, but our titles were kind of similar, but that's what I want to hit on. But hey, Yola want to let you know that's a nice wine glass.
What's up, Yola? Thank you, Yola. You like my wine glass?
Let me shout everybody out real quick. Hey, we got I think I started at FR Humphrey. We got a couple other people. We got Miss Sandra in the house, and Sandra living it or living with us. Sandra is her living it with Sandra. We got Cheryl's Bubbles, Jags in the house. We got TJ Destinations on the go with YOLO, House of X, the mighty House of X in the crib. And Meet and I just came in the house. They just had a phenomenal premiere. Y'all check that out. I got to check out the replay as well because I like to go back if I miss some. And what up, Team Reach Travel in the house? All right, let me pull this up. So now going back to this here main thing. First of all, what's going on today? And people greedy and stuff, Tanya. We this different. What we doing now? You ain't stuck. You bounce in. It's like double dutch. You hop in, you hop out. Over there, wherever they doing this polyandry or whatever you call it, it's two husbands and one wife. What we doing over here, this New Jack stuff, it's like you said, it's side pieces and front pieces and first pieces and all that. And then there's one dude that may have, we're gonna flip it around. One woman, since that's what we talking about, they got 3 or 4, because I've been hearing that women out there saying you need a roster now. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know how true it is. Maybe they doing some other new poly. I don't know what they got going on. But
what you mean?
Like they're saying that don't have just one man, have a variety.
Well, because you can't get everything out of one person.
All right, but what
life wasn't meant to get one thing out, everything out of one person.
Wife. I mean, I'm confused. But I ain't playing that confused because you're gonna be like, ride your highway confused. No, this here would not work in America. It might work in wherever we said Bhutan and India and Tibet.
It work in America. The problem is, like I said, it's a method of survival. And guaranteed now in the modern society, if you see 2 men or multiple men willing to marry one woman, it is for survival purposes. Because nowadays, some men are simps. They weak. They want a woman to take care of them. And as long as the woman is paying for, is they paymaster, then they're going to be there.
So they simps. But I bet they turning up. They ain't no simp when they talk about, hey, man, hey, check this. It's going to be the rules here, simp.
Well, guess what? Somebody, look. Who said it in the chat? Hold on a second. I think it was Sandra. It was Sandra or Cheryl said. So, is there a daytime husband and a nighttime husband?
Yeah, it's up here. I started. It's right up here. No, it's down here. I'm sorry. So, is it no, I don't think so, Miss Cheryl. I think it's gonna be get in where you fit in, husband. That's what I want to know. Do they share the same bed? Is she in the middle?
And let me, I put it to you this way. Men be laying there smiling, ear to ear, 3-4 women in the bed. One woman lay in the bed and 2 men, and they probably looking at each other like, I gotta get him up out of here. They're gonna always try to outdo each other because somebody got to be number one.
It's greed and power. It's greed. Okay, greed and power. But in this scenario, I think the power, and we got always that girl that just came in, Team Reach Travel in the house, Mighty Me and I, TJ. Yeah, see, there it is right there. Hold up. Where was it at, right? It was something about fighting. It's coming, though. But right here.
No, it said 2 men wouldn't agree to it. It would be a fight.
Look at this here. Too crazy for me. That's what's going to happen, man. Ain't no way. Now.
Okay, but you can't. Okay, but listen. Look, okay, let me tell you something. Let me ask this question.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat younger than 30, younger than 40 years old? Anybody in the chat younger than 40? Put a 1 in the put your age in the chat if you younger than 40.
Well, while y'all doing that, the 30 rod, the 20 rod, the 50 rod, the 56 rod, ain't none of the rods would have went 50 years. None of them.
I bet you the 20 or 30-year-old rod would have tried it for a minute.
I bet you he wouldn't have. Because the 30-year-old rod would have went and found his own woman. Why? And then see this here. Tell you what I'm saying. Even if this
So
happened
would you have 2 wives?
nope. I said that last episode. I don't want to. I saw you. I saw you twist your mouth. Well, I wouldn't have 2 wives, be part of no 2, because first of all, I ain't got time to be keeping up with all that. Most people, most guys, barely keeping up with one. What I'm gonna multiply the situation for? I mean, no, because somebody said here, somebody gonna get left out, man, and somebody gonna be mad. I mean, maybe they do
well, how they gonna get left out? Left out of what?
this 2-on-1 situation.
I wait. Left out of what? They in the same house.
Y'all, this for the grown folks right here. What I'm about to say. So, if one brother, well, I don't know how they got it set up over there, but where I am, if one brother, if this one woman got 2 dudes, and one dude is putting it down, and the other dude is slacking, she ain't gonna be wanting the slacking dude. Hey, I'm sorry.
Okay, but whose fault is that?
Well, he gonna get left out. That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna get. Who gonna talk about equality when I got a good apple and a not so good apple? Who gonna be talking about?
Well, you know what that mean? That mean that he got to step it up other ways.
Well, I already know what you're gonna say. What that?
That's all. He got to step it up. He got to step it up other ways.
What
he
he
could
gonna
do
do?
other things. No, he could do other things, or he can be the other type of husband to help, keep the house with her, share intimate time with her, and do other stuff. It ain't gotta be that. It doesn't have to be that.
Hey, I always say
not everybody is gonna get somebody that's gonna break to wear their back out.
All right. Well, check this out then. Right here it said to the host, that's me and you, to us. If always a girl is number 1, there's no reason for number 2. I don't want a pair and a spare. That's just
okay, but you gotta understand the multiples are never there to be equal. They're there to provide. Yes, you're married. Okay, the purpose of it may be, hey, we're here because of an inheritance. Okay, now we're in this situation. How are we going to work this? And so if you're in the situation, then you need to say, okay, what role is everybody going to play? Because at the end of the day, that's what everybody's whole thing is. What role are you going to play? Even if you get a man that has multiple wives, each of those wives have a different role. None of them are playing the same role. None of them. One person is going to be the one he like to share his nighttime with. Okay. Then you might get the other one. She can cook. The other one, keep a house clean, keep the kids in line. The other one might be a businesswoman, right? Be out there bringing home some money. She's the one that's corporate and she's the interesting one to him because she's not the domesticated one. She's the one where they go on trips and they do stuff and whatever because that's her personality. That's just what she does. None of them are doing the same thing. Same thing with men. One might just have the ability to, bring home most of the bacon and the other one lay it down.
All right. Pause right there. Because see, now we're getting somewhere. So right here, Country Hustle is agreeing with you were saying. It's happening now, and a lot of people don't know it. But
that's it.
People don't know they side pieces. That was last week. But this polyandry is a one woman, 2 husbands. Everybody know. Ain't no secrets. So it ain't like you did. Miss Cheryl said, wow. So you saying they live together? Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Rob said he paying their bill. They all live together. Everybody should be paying. Both of them should be paying the bill. What's she doing?
But guess what? But even today, there are people willingly in a multiple person relationship. Now, it may not be a marriage, but it may be a relationship. I'll put you this way. Even though it's not marriage, because it's not legal in the United States to do that. You can only marry one person in the United States. What do you call it when a man is married, a woman is married, or whatever, but he has a mistress across town, another state, maybe, and excuse me, but that person is maintaining a whole nother house.
I call that
They got
19.
kids. Hold on, they got kids too. They ain't married. They got kids too. And what he does, he share his time. He over here. He say his job takes him out of town, and when he out of town, he going over there, and then he tell her he gotta go to work, and he go over there, and so forth. It's the same thing.
Well, Tanya, I think that's you said. What is it when a man got a wife here and then he got a woman on the other side of town?
A whole no, not just another woman. He got a wife. He got a whole nother household that he's taking care of.
That sounds like a 1973 blues song to me. I mean, for real. But see, we talking all around. It's some people that went for that. It's a whole lot of people that did that back in the day, like when I was say 5-ish, 7-ish. But like this scenario right now, I just want to know who worried about the dishes where everybody gonna want to eat. So do the dude that's putting it down, do he get to eat, or he got to go in there and make his own food? Because the other man, this just don't even make no sense.
Everybody. Let me tell you something. If everybody play their role, then everybody gonna eat. Okay. Think about it. If you play your role, everybody gonna eat.
But that's I wonder who. I guess the woman, the wife, is defining the roles. The two husbands. That's brothers. Y'all that just came in. These are two brothers, by the way. This is fraternal polyandry. Fraternal.
Right. Exactly. That is when it's two brothers.
So hey,
but you know what?
Tanya, all these dudes in the chat that got a brother. You think you and your brother go get the same wife, and y'all gonna be all still brothers? Like,
but let me tell you this though. Now there are cultures where if the husband dies, she's to go with the brother to keep the money in the family.
She don't get to get a second husband, or it got to be another brother. I'm assuming it's got to be.
No, there are some. It has to be a brother. It has to be in the family. And then sometimes the brother is expected to cover his wife, his widow, after he's gone. Look that up. Read it.
I believe it. I think I saw something like that. Hey, always that girl said there's no conversation about it for her. I don't share my body or time with these people. So she is that wife that she wouldn't want to polyandry. I mean, she just want one.
Right.
She
and
don't
rightfully so.
Because she said about the spare tires, and now she making it plain and clear she ain't down. So okay, that's one woman that said.
So everybody keeps saying spouse, but in a minute we about to flip it and just say,
yeah,
somebody else. Who? I guarantee you, folk gonna be like, yeah, I think I can do that. I may not have a spouse, but I'm gonna have this boyfriend is the one that's gonna take me on trips. This boyfriend is the one that's gonna buy me stuff. This boyfriend is gonna be the funny one that's gonna keep me
and they all
happy, cheerful.
Let's not
right. Like there's a little bit of everything and everybody.
But it's
I think people are stuck on the marriage part.
No, I'm stuck. This ain't nobody married. Let's just see me and my homie. We now y'all, this would have to be, I probably never, but if it did happen to be in my 20s, me and my homie, we go temporary Saturday and lose our mind for a couple months. And we in the club and we see this one girl, one woman, young woman back then, 20s. And we both said, man, we just gotta have her. So won't we all go get a crib and live together? You might have a second bedroom. It might be, say, 3-bedroom. We all got our separate rooms, homie. And then one of us, or both of us at night going there with the one woman. It still got to be both people though, Tanya. That what you talking about, they ain't married, but it still got to be them two people. Man, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that no nights. I damn sure ain't doing it every night. Hey man, I tell you what, I'll give you my 2 biscuits and my bacon in the morning if I can get 2 nights in a row. I mean, come on, man. This ain't gonna work, Tanya.
Look, see, I put you this way. It's not gonna work because the way you're saying it, it would not work. Well, let me tell you what in real life, let me tell you what it probably sounds like. This is what it sounds like in real life.
Okay.
Guy got multiple women. A guy got multiple women, right?
Real life. Okay.
He likes all of them. Maybe he got 3 of them. He likes all 3 of them. But they can only get but so much time with with him.
Uh-huh.
What you said is not how it sounds. How it sounds is, hey baby, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Hey, what you doing this weekend? She come over on Friday, they go out. She stayed for the weekend. She leaves, she go home because she ain't there Monday through Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
But then on Sunday night, after the other one leave, now he talking to the one that can't get out often. So if she can't get out often, she ain't gonna be all up in his place. So she may only be there Monday all day, but she ain't spending the night nowhere. So now he got Monday night off. Got Tuesday. Well, you know he got to go to the club on Wednesday because they got ladies' night on Wednesdays, right? So they go to the club on Wednesdays, and then he go and run into, I don't know, somebody that's always there that he knows of that he kick it with, and he'll get with her, and maybe they might go to her house, his house, or whatever. That's Wednesday, Thursday. But guess what? Right after that, now he calling the one that's coming out on Friday again. That's what the conversation looks like.
Okay.
It don't sound like what you said. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like when they got the multiples and you working all of them, but you ain't telling nobody nothing.
Is anybody going for that? I mean, seriously, is anybody going for that in 26? I know they say there's people out there doing it, but I mean, is it really people out there doing this? I mean, we know somebody, but is it like well, hey, first of all, I got this comment here. Rob in the garden, so he called it living life. I got to go up here and tell you, I got some stuff I started, man. Make sure I don't miss nobody. All right, this for Rob said, everybody got a different job, a wheel in the car. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
If two men are laying up with one woman for whatever reason, somebody's not going to stay in their role. Okay.
Well, that is one of the things that they said that becomes an issue with I'm just gonna say polygamy, but we're talking about the woman. It's could men emotionally handle sharing one wife? And it's funny because people say men are not emotional, right? So that baffles me right there.
I'm emotional. I'm emotional like a mug, man.
Could women actually manage multiple husbands without playing favorites? Which goes to, I believe, what either Cheryl or Sandra said, I think, about, which one gonna be number one. And then somebody else said, well, hell, I need to be number one, not number two. And then the last one is, would someone always become the favorite spouse? I think that the favorite spouse is gonna be the one that is covering whatever needs at that time, because as you grow older, whatever phase of life you're in, there's different things that make you happy. Okay. So, you might be at a certain age where breaking your back out is making you happy. Then you at another stage where it's like, I want more intellectual conversations. I want someone that's teaching me new things, take me out, take me traveling, let me learn new things, experience new things, right? So then that one's going to make her happy, and then you may have another one that say, look, you know what? You don't have to worry about nothing the rest of your life. In your elder years, you're going to be able to not work and still enjoy life and relax and die peacefully. That may be the person that makes that person happy, depending on what phase of life they in. So that's how that works.
I mean, I hear you, and I hear what you're saying, and I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, I'm not convincing nobody,
but I disagree though. But hold up, guess how they got to fix it? How they got fixed? Age step in the mix. Now, my question is, in this fraternal code, we're gonna get in this non-fraternal, which is anybody, everything goes.
Hey, y'all want some? Y'all want some?
What was it? What?
Y'all want some eggs? He said, I'll be like, I want some eggs.
Yeah, man. Hey, boy, if that's all you got to do, everybody be coming up right now. Jess Askin said they did it in the biblical day. Yep. And then LGC said, yeah, that's biblical. I think they got the remix now, Jess Askin. It's the remix, what they're doing now. It's totally different. All right, what's this here? Hey, Mindy, what's going on? Mindy got this paragraph up here. From what I see, polygamy is usually about having many children, having community where everyone works together. It could never be me either. It's hard enough to live with one person. That what called now you going back to that word you used earlier, Tanya. If everybody in this situation, well, if everybody greedy, it still ain't enough for people for everybody to be greedy. Now the woman is in this case the woman with polyandry having two husbands, two boyfriends, two side people, whatever. She the one that's greedy because she get, but the dudes they splitting the situation, man. I just I mean
they
how
splitting the situation?
The woman. They got one woman involved and two dudes. And I mean, I understand the land, and I keep saying it and all this, keep it in the family and all that. And
I think at the end of the day, I just think it's because of, I think it's just a matter of the fact of that, because you got women. Look, what about them women who have babies and don't know who the daddy is? How you not know who the daddy is? Well, you know what that means? That means you was sharing. That means you was sharing. You was sharing yourself. You had what they call it, friendly coochie is what they said.
I don't know about that, but I call it polysex.
She was all over the place.
Polysex. We're gonna make us our own words. She said, let me ask you what you said again. I watched the replay. So I mean, yeah, I'm glad I ain't no woman because I guess got to be hard. But that goes back to my question. If it's two dudes and they agree to this, how they gonna know? I mean, obviously they gonna go. Now that goes. That's
how they gonna know what though? How they gonna know what?
That's gonna be a problem. Okay, I ain't talking about this old back in the day two brothers. I'm talking about this new jack.
Okay,
two dudes agree with it or whatever. Now I know you got the scenario where they don't know it. It's three people. Two of them don't know. They don't know about it. But there's two dudes that know, and they ain't married. And they live in one house. I guarantee you, when one of them, when one baby pop up and it's two dudes, and they go get a test or whatever they gonna do, whichever dude it ain't the baby. Well, if he don't want to pay child support, he could be happy, but. It
don't matter. They both married.
But he got a son or the daughter, and the other dude ain't got nothing. What, you gonna go pop and have another baby to make it equal?
Well, it don't
matter.
It
in the family.
Can I? Okay, let me tell y'all about this. I found this out recently.
Oh,
did y'all know?
Wilder than this?
Hold on, wait a minute, because okay, I wanted to say, and we can still do this topic the next time we meet next month. But did you know that legitimacy is not the same as DNA testing?
What?
So, example, if a man is not married to a woman, and y'all can go look this up with law now, the law.
Okay.
If a man and a woman are not married, she has a baby. She can still put him on child support. They have a DNA test. It's proof that it's his baby, but it doesn't legitimize him with the baby or the baby with him. Meaning, let me give a scenario. Let's say.
Now, keep going. I want to go ahead.
It's law. It's legal. I came across it looking at other stuff. Okay. And other stuff comes up, and I said, let me read this a little further. So then you start looking at the law, because they said this is the law, because anything, you can't trust the internet, right? Anything comes up. But you research it. That is true. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're a multi-million. Okay. You have a multi-million-dollar company, right? You're a mogul, right? You have everything. You have a baby, right? With some woman. Y'all not married.
Yeah, an illegitimate child.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where you think that term comes from? Illegitimate. Because even though you're liable to pay child support, if she goes to courts for it,
You have no legal.
Even though you have a DNA test that says it's your child.
Legally, it's not.
Do you not know that if you were to die, that child is not guaranteed nothing? And it's vice versa. Let's say that child grows up to be like a Shaquille O'Neal or someone with all this money, and they die and they don't have any next of kin, but you're the father. Guess what happens? You don't automatically get it either, because it's not legitimate. You have to go to the courts to legitimize that. So I'm just telling all of y'all with all these baby daddies, baby mamas, just want to let you know that unless you put it this way, you can put the child in the will, but if the true family wants to dispute it, they can, and most likely they will win, because the other child is not legitimized. If you're not married to the person that you had the baby by, unless you go to the courts to legitimize it officially, it's almost like saying this child has the rights to everything that I have. If you don't do that, they don't. I'm just letting you know, it blew my mind. Was like, are you serious? Are you really serious?
I don't know who wrote these laws and what they had going on. It must have been at a party or something. Everybody.
Okay, well, no. But let me tell you something. These ain't new laws. I want you to think back in the royalty days, way back, biblical days. Think about it. Why do you think they called these kids bastards?
Because they was born out of wedlock.
You know why? Because they did not have access to what the husband and wife children had access to, because you weren't born into the name. You was born just in the flesh.
So really,
I'm just saying,
it would have to be a code.
And this is law today. I'm sorry, I only looked at Georgia. Don't know if it's the same everywhere else. I only fully researched the Georgia area, but just want to let you know, it blew my goddamn mind. It blew my mind.
He'll probably like this damn comment blowing my mind. Rod, there's communities where some people love going to orgies. Their designated spouse usually gets left out while their mate try out every flavor at the ice cream shop, and she has to accept this.
Well, what you shaking your head for? That is a woman not in there. The man is having a buffet.
Yeah, but you go back to that buffet. What I think it was LGG said that you're gonna get some bad chicken. All the chicken might not be good. Yeah, you gotta go to that buffet if you want to. Hey, always the girl said something about what she say, man? It was something about some food. Yeah, here it is. No, that was earlier. She was talking about some. If I don't share, I knew it was some food. If I don't share my fries, even if it was hers, I am not sure. So she'll share nothing. French fries, men, illegitimate babies. If that y'all really, man, a lot of this stuff that we do. Keisha and I did, and we may have to revisit, because we could talk about child support 7 different ways. Keisha and I did one on the classroom, man. That whole thing, like that whole not knowing who the daddy is, and then I ain't getting into that. That's a whole nother time. Then just picking a daddy, playing pin the tail on the daddy. Just whoever gonna be the daddy. Yes, people are actually trying to do this foolishness. Wow, man. Wow. When is enough? And that's the question. I'm gonna tell you, LGG, I think we're in a hypersexual society. I don't think enough will ever be enough, because the greed is gonna keep it. And next thing is gonna be robots that's gonna be all in the mix of this mess.
Well, and then people ain't gotta worry about no diseases.
Well, what if they got a robot that's there, like a blow-up doll?
And look, no, you don't need a robot to reach that climate. You know, you don't need your robot to do that. All you need is your brain to think it's happening.
Oh, we talked about that last time. My brain ain't that. My brain though. Me and my brain got a better relationship than that. I don't make believe.
So okay, I know this is probably TMI. You don't have to answer this. I'm just gonna put it out in the chat. Has no one ever had a wet dream? That's all I got to say.
Oh,
that's what a wet dream is. That is what a wet dream is. How did you get there if nobody was there? That's all I got to say. We can move on.
I can turn on and off.
We can move on.
Yeah, all right, you made your point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Country Hustle say he giving out eggs. He going to the party, and you know women like that. The parties are cool. Boy, y'all show. I love these shows, man. You. Hey, Country Hustle, one more time for your mind. Let's do the.
Y'all. Okay, all of y'all in the chat. Everybody. First off, I want to say hello to everybody. Whether you're on my side, Rod's side, everybody's side, hello to everybody. The reason I'm speaking is because I was in Etna's live one of the other days, and she got on me and told me I don't check the comments. I try to check all the comments. So I just want to say hello to everybody and let everybody know. Hold on. And let everybody know that Rod is driving the comments. So
hey, yeah. She didn't know I was at that live, and I went in there, but she had left. I said, "Tell you, I'm in here. Tell you, I see you come but I'm gonna do this." Tell you,
I'm like, you need to talk to Rod. Rod be going through the comments. I can only say hi. He is running it. I am.
Well, since you did what I'm gonna do then. Did what I'm gonna do. Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna stop this live and speak to everybody in here. The clock gonna start in a minute. All right, so now I'm gonna be speaking to everybody. Y'all, I apologize that I am so non-sociable. Other night, y'all quit talking about speaking to people, please. You and Keisha trying to kill me, man. All right, so anyway, y'all. Plus, y'all they see each other speaking. Hey, y'all. Hey, I can go back to the top. Hey, Miss Cheryl, Big Rick. I'm just Little Penny. And all right, so right here where we at. In biblical days, it was for reasons we talked about. Oh, hold on, I gotta start my clock here. You think I'm kidding? In 5 minutes, I'm gonna speak. In biblical days, it was for reasons we talked about earlier. It makes absolute sense. But today, there is a whole different thing. People today are not conditioned that way. Yeah, I agree. Little Penny said she was for everybody.
People got extra babies because a few things. It was they had a David moment.
A David moment.
David moment, looking at Bathsheba, bathing under the moonlight. You know, it's so sad how you get people that will lose so much over a couple of minutes of satisfaction. That's all I got to say.
Well,
sometimes people need to do some risk assessments, but that lust is so strong. You got baby mamas and baby daddies out here because I guess it was just so intense, or that Hennessy was just too strong.
Keep on talking.
Or whatever it is. But it just get people there and they just forget everything. They forget their whole life. They forget their whole family. They forget their whole job. They forget everything. They don't even compare about what do I have to lose if this goes wrong. I'm just saying.
So I tell you what happened to you. That's why I don't get to the comments, because you always say something that I had to interject. So it ain't even got to be no Hennessy. With some of the outfits they got going on today, I told you it's somewhere. It's got to be half naked summer this year, because I'm seeing people in the grocery store, man, on aisle 12, and they next I know everybody. Hold up, though, Ty. Hold. So with this here, you made me lose my damn train of thought, man. This is a blooper right here. I promise you did. You made me lose my train of thought. It'll come back though. Hey, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, Tony, because it's a lot of people saying the same. First of all, Mindy said she used to work in the child support system. You're correct. There are shows like this on TV now. If anyone in a relationship is not financially savvy, they can be left out in a cold with no revenue. And then Keisha said when they decide they want to have a baby, they have this to separate from their other husbands and just sleep with one. Oh, so then they know who the baby dad is. Okay, that makes sense.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You gotta tell your other husband, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing with you.
That's why I say, man, this ain't set up right, man. This ain't set up right at all. But y'all keep in mind, we're still we saying biblical, but this still happening in countries today, right now in 2026. This still happening. It's not happening legally with marriage here, but it's happening. We already established that in the comments. But all right, in some states, the husband is the father regardless of DNA. Well, how they come up with that, LFR? What you mean? What you mean?
No, no. It's legitimacy, yes. So unfortunately, but you're saying this. If you're married, your wife has a baby, unless there is a test that proves otherwise, the husband is automatically the father. Okay, the husband is automatically the legitimized person. I'll put it that way. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Yep. In other words, if you married to a woman, she has a baby, that's your baby. So whatever you got, that child gets.
Hold up. I'm married
That's
to a
the
woman.
difference between
Wouldn't she
legitimacy
have
and
a baby
DNA.
and we did nothing to have a baby? And I know that ain't my baby. No matter what the DNA say, that's my baby.
Right. Now she can make the other guy pay child support, but guess what? If you got a big mogul and something happen, that child is legitimized unless it gets switched over. Like you said, you got to go to the courts to switch it. Unfortunately, that's what marriage is. Marriage is all about, it's a business contract. It's wonderful if you love each other. That's icing on the cake, but that is not what marriage is for.
But marriage
is to make it legal, make stuff legal. Because you know why? Let me tell you something. There are.
Hello, y'all. I got to speak to y'all now. Go ahead.
There are people out there. You got people in relationships, and I'm talking about long-term relationships. It could be 20 years, not married. Everybody got that auntie. So don't act like y'all don't. Everybody got that auntie or that uncle that they've been with somebody forever. As long as you know they wearing the same track suits and everything, and now they old, like rocking in the wheelchair, still ain't never get married. And guess what happens? One of them dies, and you know what the other person get? Nothing. The family can roll up in there and say, "Get the hell out of here! I don't care how long you've been with my uncle. I don't care how long you've been with my brother. I don't care how long you've been with my son. You have no rights to nothing. You will leave with what you got on your back." And guess what? And they can do that. And yes, I know people may come in the comments, talk about common law. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Take that to probate court and try it again. Just saying.
Hey, well, you ready? I hope you're ready to giggle. Because Rob in the garden said, me, my homeboy was sharing the same girl. It was supposed to be a one-time thing. She wanted to try, but it turned into a full relationship. It fell out of sync after a few months. It would have fell out of sync after a few minutes, a few seconds.
Hold on. First off, what was y'all mindset when y'all agreed to this?
That's what I want to know. I'm glad you asked, so I didn't have to. He gonna have to.
That's what I need to know, Rob. Rob in the garden. I need to know, what was y'all mindset? I understand if it was like a one-time threesome. Got that. I understand that. But when it went beyond that, was y'all like together relationship, or was it like you just knew that she was giving your homeboy some and your homeboy knew she was giving you some? Is that what that was? Exactly, Humphrey. Women and children were property. Adoption goes through probate court, not family court. See? Property.
back then.
Today.
But you said, like you said, marriage is a business contract. But in that contract, it got to be something about one person. What?
I'm laughing because my mind is already going where I think you trying to go. What do you mean they gotta be they gotta be something in there like as if
In the
it's like an
vows,
actual
man.
written
That's the
contract?
contract. That's the verbal contract, and then you sign the marriage. Like in the contract, it states, "Do you, Rod, take whoever?" It don't
Yeah,
say that you take all these people and then some extras. I mean, so I don't understand a bit. I'm gonna get through these comments though. All right, so LGG said, "My daughter learned the right way. If you don't put a ring on it, I am
that's
not
right.
moving in. I am not having children. Homie,
Yeah,
don't play that. My son-in-law set up the wedding the next week. God, boy.
see,
Yeah, man. Look at Ishmael and Isaac if you want to go back to legitimacy.
that's right.
Hmm. I just want to know. I just want to know. I wish I could go to court if all this happened and I was not on the jury, but if I was just in the courtroom, a spectator, and this was the case. Hey, we know you the child illegitimately, but I can't even explain it. It's crazy, man. I mean, I know a couple who was part of a nudist colony. Oh boy, this is good. We met them at the casino table and dropped that nugget on the last day. Everyone
Mm,
at the table was like, whoa. But when we thought about it, we saw it. Mm.
you
So
saw it. What you mean you saw it?
they saw the signs that they were nudist.
Why they wasn't at the casino table naked, was it?
No, but they probably was. I don't know what they maybe they got a fruit for that too. You know, they got pineapples on ships for some other stuff, maybe. But you can have a conversation and put it out there. You know, we don't like wearing clothes no matter what the season is. We just don't like clothes. Hell, that's putting it out there right there.
Yeah.
So it's just little innuendos you could throw out there. But man, y'all been around. I thought I'd travel the world. I don't know where I was because I ain't seen none of this going on. People will show you that.
Arkansas, that's what you was.
No, I went around the world, man. I've been to more places.
And that's why I don't understand why you haven't seen almost everything.
I didn't. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The wildest thing I ever seen. I ain't gonna say the country. It was when I said wild. It was sad. Even at my young age, and when I saw this, I was probably 20, 21, maybe 21. I walked by this what looked like a Macy's in New York, the old school department store. They had the mannequins in the window. I ain't talking about the mall. I'm talking about you outside on the sidewalk. And it was these young ladies in the window. I thought they were mannequins. I mean, I was from Arkansas for real then. And this one lady moved. I said, "Oh snap!" I thought what them little dudes pantomiming or whatever they be doing. I said,
right.
They taking it to a new level. But they all had a little number on, like 6, 12, and you go because I had to investigate. It just didn't add up. So you go and you just go inside, and the mama son. You tell her the number, and next thing you know, you were number 6 just rolling out the door. It was sad, tell you.
So that's some true window shopping.
Like a mug, yeah. But the looks, I mean, and they had to stand still like them dudes in England. You know, them dudes that be guarding the tower.
Oh, like mannequins. Yeah, I mean, but you actually get models that can do mannequin work. But I mean, that's a whole nother level of window shopping. Pin the tail on the daddy reaper.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. That's what I said. Pin the tail on that's what it sounds like. Do hey, agree, Rod. Enough is never going to be enough. No, it's just going to get more and more freakier. There's a bestiality.
Ooh, Lord, don't even go there.
What is that?
Club, Lord.
What is that?
Animals.
I ain't going there.
Look, we talk about polyandry. Look, is there one for a relationship? Well, I guess
I ain't looking on my
That's
computer.
relationships with animals.
Hey, tell you, if the eyes of the sky checking my computer, I'm already the freak of the week. I got polygamy, polyandry. I've been googling everything, so I ain't looking up that one. You got that one. I don't know LGG. I don't know nothing about no man. They got a name for everything, don't they? Okay, I guess this is the place to be, man. Over there, Big Rick. Hey, everybody speaking. Everybody speaking of whiskey. I was talking to myself in chat for like 5 minutes. Hey, we pulling it up though, dog. Whiskey with water, man. Glad you're over here. You Big Rick. Hey, Rob, back in the day, Mistress was a person you found out about. When Paul died and the other family shows up and funeral, would do. Hey, yeah, that happened at my grandpa's funeral. But I instantly had 2 uncles and a new aunt right at the funeral.
But let me tell you something. I would be so pissed off. Not even because of the other family coming in.
Yeah.
But bitch, you gonna chip in for this damn funeral?
Oh no.
That's all I'm worried about.
No, I don't think they
you
had
gonna chip in for this funeral.
Tell you, I don't think they had a funeral.
No, like in other words, don't show up if you ain't chipping in. If you and him was kicking it like that, then you need to chip in for the chicken, potato salad, the collard greens, the rolls, the cake, the macaroni and cheese. They need to kick in for something. You gonna do something. Damn it.
LGG, you know, man,
showing up with your damn family and got me over here paying these bills. Man, listen.
Hey, when I witnessed it, the one thing I got out of this is the excuse me, the one thing I got out of this is the mistress was acting more of a fool than any woman my grandpa had, including my grandma, which they wasn't married no more. Man, hey, whoever texted me, hold up, man. I don't even know. Oh, okay, that's a family member. I just like, hold up, man. They ain't watching, so I can't tell them to stop. And I got it on silent, y'all. I don't know what I've got going. Maybe my device is in some kind of polygamy. I don't know.
Why don't you put it on silent?
It is, but I got.
Okay, well, hold up. What kind of phone you got? iPhone,
MacBook.
I need you to click that damn button on the side.
I did, Tanya, but it's mirrored to my phone. I'm telling you.
It's mirrored to your laptop.
Yeah. So
and your tablet.
It's silent, but the ding that you hearing is all over the house.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something. I had a coworker get in trouble like that.
Why ain't nothing?
He got caught out there texting some woman because he got an iPhone, brand new to the iPhone business, had a MacBook, iPad, everything. And what ended up happening was his iPad was at home, but of course he got his phone and computer and everything. Well, texts and stuff are going through. She get on the iPad just to look up some stuff on Google or whatever because it was considered the house iPad. Seen all the text messages because it's all connected. Everything you do on your phone is happening on your iPad and on your Mac.
Well, see that part is off. So it's not going to pop on my computer. But what I was trying to do for all people that's wondering, you know how them people be showing them stock video and instead of using a computer, they doing it on their phone and they ain't got to do all where you have it on your screen. The viewers, that's what it's supposed to. It will do it, but I can't unconnect it. And I know text messages, emails, photos, none of my phone stuff is there, but that little notification won't stop notifying. But anyway, man, back to so it should stop. Anyway, bastards is a man-made term given to people based upon biblical misunderstanding. Child born out of wedlock is still created in God's image, the same as any. Okay, all right.
Right. We was talking about legitimacy, though. Whiskey.
Yeah, we kind of addressed that. That whole child thing is crazy.
So, what if a child is born from a loveless marriage, but they signed papers? What love got to do with it? Legitimacy has nothing to do with emotions at all.
Now, that's what I was gonna say with this whole polyandry. Is there love in that, or it's just considered a situational relationship, or is it love? Now, because we already established this is for the land, This is to keep it in the family.
This has nothing to do. None of this has anything to do with love. There was no reasons for polygamy or polyandry that love is nowhere in it.
Mm-hmm.
That word is nowhere in the research at all. Now, if you happen to love somebody, then that's fine, and you may like both of them, but somebody gonna always be the favorite. I don't care what it is. So let me ask you this. They talk about religion and culture when it comes to polyandry.
Mm-hmm.
Should governments recognize polyandrous marriages? What do y'all think? You think it should be a thing?
So what? Big Rick
You think
had
it
it.
should
I'm
be a
reading that.
thing
For what?
for polyandrous marriages? Do you think they should they legalize it?
No. No,
They
unless you
should
want to.
legalize polygamy.
I don't think so. Mm-mm. I'm forwarding this out, Tanya, because
Look,
I got.
you
That's the
be
problem.
surprised.
Somebody's trying to get into the old chat we had, the old live, because I had shared the link.
So you say no. So let me ask
Nope.
this: should religious beliefs determine marriage laws?
I don't get into that point. I don't step on them toes, but I just think,
I know. I'm just saying it's just a question. Should religious beliefs determine marriage laws?
hey, Booch, I'm gonna go back to that. The reason I say I don't think it should be legalized in America, because I don't think maybe in other countries their culture will make them used to that, maybe their beliefs. But in this time where I live in the United States, if you want to increase the population in prisons, because people are going to be killing each other. I mean, I'm talking about people. What I learned recently, especially with all this technology and media and stuff, people think they want something until they get it.
Right.
They think they want this polygamous marriage. They think they want to be an executive. They think they want to be a celebrity until they get it and see everything that come along with it. Then they don't want it no more.
That is
And
true.
I think that's what would happen in America. You know, we would say, yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. The people that want to live that life. But how many times have y'all heard that people, when I'll give you a prime example. This is just my opinion. I remember growing up in the 80s when I know there's other things out there now. There's stronger drugs and stuff. But I remember when marijuana, when it was illegal, it was just all over. Now that they got these dispensaries, okay, same with prohibition and liquor. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I wouldn't. It wouldn't matter. They can legalize it. I wouldn't mess with. I just couldn't, Tanya. I couldn't. It's too much. It's just too many problems with it.
I agree. What y'all think in the chat?
I'm gonna fly through these while you. What happened to self-control? Yeah, there. Oh yeah, there's what happened to self-control? Oh yeah, there never has been. Now that's what I was gonna say.
Well, okay. Is it? I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna talk about
when
that.
you're in the club and this woman got a nice fitting dress with a nice body, you ain't even got to be drinking. And boots on the ground, come on, or a little R. Kelly, you know that dude back in the day. People went and made bad decisions just because. I don't care about this mind or physical.
What you mean that dude back in the day? Who's that dude back in the day?
Yeah, it was R. Kelly. When he all the kids.
R. Kelly,
Huh?
what's wrong? What's wrong with saying his name?
Well, R. Kelly then. Okay.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, R. Kelly. So now, a lot of kids was made out. Luther, Big Luther, Little Luther, all the Luthers. So I don't know if you have to have alcohol, but hey, what up, Fatima? Man, hey, all the OGs coming in here now, man. Okay, hey, Bougie Prepper says it's a business contract, but I just got to be some rules in that contract. If they are brothers, it doesn't matter who the father is. The baby is family. Well, I guess even after 10 years marriage and you divorce, you still get something. Yeah, man. Yep. I was just talking about the other day.
If it's military, it needs to be 11.
I always thought it was 10.
It's 11.
It got to be over 10?
It's 11 because you got to complete the 10 years.
Oh, see, Tanya G, man. She a G. I bet a lot of people got jacked up with that. And I know some people that used to do that. Just could just count down the clock. That 10, 11 year, whatever year it was, half, baby, half to retirement, the rest of your life. Common law means absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna say this though. In Texas, when you do common law marriage, you could go to this, I don't know, administrative building. I'm just gonna say that. You sign a piece of paper, and in order to dissolve it, you have to get a divorce. This ain't none of this. We live to 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. In Texas, you go. It ain't no justice of the peace. It ain't no preacher. You just go in this room, and the lady say, "When do you think you was married? When did you feel married?" I don't know. That night when I was getting broke off, I don't know. But once you sign that little piece of paper, it ain't even no I do's involved, none of that. But once you sign that paper, in order to dissolve it, you have to get a divorce. That's his. Hey, Rob is a freak. That's what I was thinking. But anyway, why don't we all just admit sex is amazing? Some of us don't see. But this is more than just sex, though, Whiskey. We're not talking about just sex. We kind of leaned on that. But yeah, you dropped it because this is now. I'm thinking about manly duties. What if one brother just can't do nothing? Can't cook, can't fix the car, can't do the plumbing, and the other brother
It sound like some men these days.
Okay,
Not all. It sound like some
but
men.
the other brother can. He's gonna look better in that woman's eyes, I think.
Well, I put it to you. It depends on what she needs. Everybody looks good depending on where you are, what phase you are in your life. Okay, I put it to you this way: early 20s. You ain't looking for nobody sitting at home like your mama. You can't go out and have no fun with nobody. You want somebody going out having fun with you. They just as active as you are. Y'all going to do things, right? Y'all going to do 20-something things. It's a whole different life over 50 and 60. Do you understand what I'm saying? It all depends on what's making you happy. If taking care of the house, helping with the kids or whatever is making you happy because that's the stage of life of what you need at this time, then that's what you do. You know, it might not be all about how you are in the bedroom and stuff like that. It may not even be about all of that, because you know she might be in perimenopause and be like, "Don't touch me. I don't like you right now."
Yeah.
Whatever the case is.
What happened then when she go through menopause? And then the two do. I mean, now the sex is all the way out the window, so it's everything like you're saying. But going back to that.
Okay, but I'm look, only because you brought that up. How about we not pretend that after a certain age, the men can't do nothing either? And most of the time, it's the men. A woman, all she need to do is just make sure her juices is still flowing, and it's there. So I'm just saying, a man could not be able to do nothing either. He ain't got no choice but to goddamn cook and clean. Just saying.
Hey, always the girls say I'm hollering, not $5 on the receipt. They still stuck on you. Everybody speaking. Hey, what up, Boji? What up, Boji? Even at how did they coming over? I think you were on the other side. All right, where we at? Just asking, speaking of Boji. Yeah, this is like the same stuff. Tell you. All right, I was over in the. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what it was. Okay. Let me go up here. Government will only claim something if they can make money. Wow.
Correct.
Okay. No, because again, in today's culture, it doesn't line up with the reason it was designed for the first question.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, I mean, no. I was over in the old live wondering where all the people were. Okay, man. Yeah, I made it private. I'll double check here in a second. But I do have two live. We got vertical and horizontal going. Tanya, you only doing vertical or horizontal, or you doing both?
No, I'm just doing horizontal.
Okay.
Oh no, am I doing? No, I think I'm doing both.
Yeah, okay. Both. So you may see vertical on TNT Connect as well as horizontal. You'll see vertical and horizontal on Points Bank Experience. But the first live should be private. I'll double check. Yes, this is a free country. People should have the right to do to their own beliefs in their religion. Yeah. And
I
that's
got a
something.
question.
Yeah.
You and everybody in the chat. If polyandry, if everyone agreed, would you try polyandry for 1 year?
I ain't gonna agree. So no.
Would you try polyandry a year for $1 million?
Nope. Well, I'm gonna say
Lies,
this. Now,
lies,
hold up.
lies.
But first of all, before I marry somebody, I'm gonna love them, Tanya. I ain't just gonna be out there marrying to my $1 million. $1 million ain't no. That's not any money,
See, you
man.
know what it is. You know what you talking like you trying to get in heaven. So I understand.
No, I ain't
Like
talking about
all men over a certain age is trying to get into heaven
man,
now.
that's ain't got nothing to do with no certain age or
all
no
of it,
devil.
no, all of a sudden, all of
Like,
they
I know
like.
me. When I was 30, when I was 20, I wouldn't have did this. No, man, not for good. Not no every day. I don't now. I gotta look at my homeboy or my brother or whatever this is. The damn sure ain't gonna be no dude I don't know. I mean, if I was to think about this, it ain't gonna be Bobby from the wherever he from. So I really the people that I'm associated with, my true homeboys and my brother, ain't none of them going for this. None of them would. I mean, yeah, we all about the same age, but I just don't the government would need a way to figure out new tax code that work to recognize multiple spouse marriage. The juice isn't worth the squeeze for the government.
There you go.
That's why, yeah, it'll be a mess, man.
Well, you know, they only legalize stuff that they get paid off of. So I'm just saying. Now, you know, weed wasn't legal for a while, and then they made it legal. Why? Because they found the way to tax the goddamn thing. That's all I got to say. That's all that is. And I don't even smoke. I don't even mess with the stuff. But I just noticed how all of a sudden, you know, oh, you got all these dispensaries around. Well, what happened? Oh, because Uncle Sam found out how to get his cut, get his coin.
I wonder how come he and find out in all the states, but that's a whole nother topic. So
yeah, it depends on what senators and all of them is over there.
Yeah,
that's why. That's how.
But I just don't understand if it's so much money. It's something more to it. It's got to be
because it's not a federal thing.
Yeah, it's a state to state.
Exactly. So they leave it up to the government to worry about that, depending on how the government feels, and that's what they do. It's sort of like when you got certain counties that don't have liquor stores.
Yeah.
Same thing. They leave it up to the people. Is this what y'all want? No. Okay.
Well, I tell you one state that don't care about none of this. California, though, it's open on Sundays. It's open on every county where there's on or what. Dispensaries all over the place. They just don't care. I mean, not that they don't care. I guess it's just a free play. For the second question, no, religion should not decide because there are too many people with different beliefs that would never work.
Yep.
Bougie says, a woman, you would have to have high self-esteem and confidence before polygamy. Yeah, man, as a man too.
Or just don't give a damn. One of the two.
Yep, that's kind of, or you fall for a man not worth it. Right?
There you go. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna come back to this one, Whiskey, that paragraph. I'm just trying to catch up. Hey, bougie, polygamy is a man-made concept. I don't or won't. Now, is polygamy a man-made concept? If they did something like this, or did we just give it a name and it was already there in the biblical days?
Let me check the origin of polygamy. Hold on.
Who said my DNA run? Hey, your
Look,
DNA.
I need to open up. I need to open up my universities.
Oh man.
Hey,
wait, the Nichols said
good. Some peer-reviewed articles. Hold on.
Hey, well, while you doing that, these people that when you ask that question, would they try for a year? Bougie said, nope. Sandra said,
not even for $1 million.
Not even for $1 million.
Shit.
Man,
and let me look. Hold up. Let me
see. Before or after
hold on. No, see if Timmy wasn't recording, yeah, he recording right now. I can't put nothing down there.
Well, tell him to pause or something because I want to hear. y'all go. Yeah, I got some popcorn today too. So, cause if Timmy come here, I'm going to get my popcorn because y'all be cracking me up. All right.
Let me
So,
see. Let me
as a
see. Hold on.
dude
I tell you in a minute. Hold on.
who has dated a woman who was a swing and loved the other woman, most of y'all men. Well, see, that's last week because that from a dude who has dated a woman who was a swinger and loved other women, most of y'all men can't handle it flat out. But we talking about one woman and two dudes, whiskey. So it's there it is. 1 million ain't enough. I'm telling you, man. It's just I'm telling you, this is my honest opinion. If two brothers, two blood brothers, because this start out with a fraternal.
Okay, go ahead, because I got my answer.
Okay, I'm gonna make it quick. If two blood brothers, if me and my brother cared about one another, and we go get with this, you put a woman in the middle, and we both supposed to love. Love can't be involved in this. It's just too much loving going on. So it's greed. It's back to that greed. So what you find out over there at your college? What you find out?
In high level answer, without going into details, it originated in your agricultural community. So all y'all garden community folks, all y'all people before y'all. It was really to maintain land, and inheritance of land and the farmland, basically. That's where it all started. So you needed a woman to do these things, you needed men to do this, and that's how they did it. And they kept the population smaller, so then that way they didn't consume too much. Just let you know.
Hey man, this dude here, wait till you see this name. You watch it, and we worldwide up in this thing. Wild West. What's up, Wild West Tail? Watching from over there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put your comment. Hey, Bougie say you get stuck with two loony toes. Always that girl say hell to the no, because I'm just not that girl. And it comes from being a survivor.
There you go.
Hey, he watching from Pakistan, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, what up? Hey,
Wild
West. Wild West Tales. Okay. Pakistan, man, in the house. All right, Sandra just asking, speaking of Wild West, when I was younger, I tried threesomes, and for that phase in my life, it was fun, but in real relationships, absolutely not. Sandra, this is a judgment-free zone. So, but some people you would never imagine, but that's it. Like I would say, there's a lot of people doing this that ain't admitting it.
Well, that's what I said. I said, you got people that are in things and don't know it. You got people who do things and don't admit it. But that's the thing. Some people had convictions. They had things that they kept to themselves, or they had things that maybe they wanted to do, but they don't do because they personally may feel like it's immoral or it's not something that they would do. So that's why when you see things going on in the world right now, and you're like, everything is so hypersensitive, hypersexual, and all this type of stuff, it's because the world has no filter anymore.
Well, there's no filter. I got to add to that, Tanya, because $1 million to get a free, to get a few men to abuse my body for a year, please, no way. So nobody said yes. Now, Whiskey, FR said polygamy is biblical, but I want to pull this up because I spoke to someone after our polygamy episode, and they were I can't even remember who it was, but they were riding in a cab, and they talked to a man, a Uber, not a cab, but an Uber, and this person was from a different culture. The thing, and I don't know if the episode we had came up, I don't know how they got on the topic, but that person from that culture said, right what this is saying, idea of polygamy was for creating what? If you can afford more than one wife, have at it. You had to be able to afford. Now, I'm going back to the wives. I don't know how the women and two husbands, but if one man had 2 wives or 3 wives, whatever their little situation, their contract or whatever, you had to be able to afford each one. You couldn't have Cinderella and then the other wife. You had to have 2 people you were treating pretty much equal financially and taking care of them. So that's real talk. Tanya, a peer-reviewed journal.
That's right. That's what I'm not telling y'all. I'm not going into no subject that I don't know, that I am not fully well versed in. And I'm not just gonna give y'all just some, it gotta be something that's been researched or something.
Hey, I gotta say something on the name. So Rob said monogamy is a man-made concept. Polygamy must have been the biblical concept. From what I'm gathering from the comments, and monogamy, only having one wife, is the man-made concept. But why does it say that in the Bible then?
What
Or
you mean?
don't it say something about one wife and one man, one husband? Do it say you can go and have a whole bunch of people? I don't know. I ain't getting into that.
Let
But
me
anyway,
let me ask you a question. Where did you hear that in the Bible?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, where did you hear one man, one woman?
No, I'm talking in the vows. Is that man-made? The vow is man-made, right? When they be
The
reading from
Bible
the
is
Bible?
man-made, yes.
Okay, all right.
It's their experiences that they are sharing with everyone.
Okay. Hey, I got to shout out this man here, Hands in the Dirt, man. He has a show, him and Bougie Prepper, who's also in here, Wind Down Wednesday on Hands in the Dirt channel. Stacy, man, I think this is the first time I see you here, and I'm just honored to have you here, brother. Hey, this dude here will crack you up, man. Y'all check it out on Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. Hey, speaking of which, if you're a content creator here, put hashtag content creator. I'm trying to get through all these comments. So, all right, okay. Monogamy does not make sense for survival of the species. Hippies. Hey, Janika, how you doing? So the hippies did that. All right. So now, for survival of the species, they seem to be doing all right. Now, was China one of these countries with this
A certain region in China.
Okay. What about Beijing, where you couldn't have two babies at once?
It didn't say Beijing on the list.
Because I know I haven't been to China, but I've been to Japan, all the Asian, Philippines, Thailand, and then it looked like they was having a population problem. And I don't know if
let me know, if anything, they had an overpopulation problem.
Yes.
But well, that's China. But let me ask you this, because you military, have you had your buffet around the world?
What kind of buffet are you talking about? Yeah, I ate a lot of different foods. I mean, I'm just asking. Wait, what you mean? Have I been with people around the world?
You know what?
No, seriously. When you say buffets, are you talking about like multiple people?
Women.
Have I been with women in different countries?
There you go. A little Japanese, little Chinese, little Mandarin, little Indian, little Australian, little, buffet.
I met some people. I've never been to India and China. I mean, no, I'm just answering the question. I met a lot of people, but you got to think. I would say, and a lot of people don't realize this, my first deployment and my second deployment, I wasn't married. The rest of I went on 5. The rest of the time I was married. So I wouldn't, when I first went overseas, I was 20 or 21. I'm gonna let you answer this question. You take a young brother out of Arkansas, and next thing you know, he all over the place. I was just meeting people, Tanya. I was meeting people. Now I wasn't doing all this extra stuff that's going on, but you meet people. And I will tell you, I will say this here, and I don't know who all was in here. When I first went over there, for some reason, worldwide, everywhere I went, and Hands in the Dirt was in the military. I don't know if he'd been overseas, but foreign women are fascinated by African American men for whatever reason. I don't know, but I found that to be, especially in Australia. Well, I know why there, because they treat the guys treat them kind of like some men do here. Must be why dudes named Tyrone have 7 kids they don't pay for. Gotta love Section 8. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people, man. I know some people named Thomas with 7 kids. To be honest, that's just me though. I don't think it's a name thing, Whiskey, and I don't think it's a culture thing. I think it's a lot of people out there that ain't taking care of kids. Y'all have a great night. Stay blessed. Appreciate you, man. Stay hydrated. Thank you. All right. Just asking, speaking to Janika. And it all goes back to what Tanya said earlier. It was about land and property. That's why it doesn't line up with today's culture. Greed, jealousy, and power is never going to allow order.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're facing, man. I'm pulling this when people.
So while you looking through that, I
Yeah,
got a question. I
yeah.
got a question while we closing stuff out. So if I'm not saying you are, but if you was in a polyandrous marriage, would you introduce all your husbands at Thanksgiving?
What?
Would you this is for the women.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
Would you introduce all your husbands at Thanksgiving?
You better hope the family know about it because this gonna go south quick. One father with multiple wives is better for children. One woman with multiple baby daddies is awful for children. Please
Okay,
elaborate.
well, why it gotta be baby daddies? Why it can't be multiple husbands?
Yeah, alpha.
I'm just asking, Alpha. Why it can't be? Because you use the word wives with the man, but you use baby daddies with the woman. Why can't they all be legitimized?
Hmm.
And you know what I found? Let me tell you what I also observed. And this is just real life experience, just my experience, not that my experience is the whole world, but just my experience that I've known. I've known quite a few women. I've known quite a few women and men who have tried to adopt children. And I found that the gay men get accepted to adopt a child than two lesbian women. And they're all married, all great careers and everything. But for some reason, they don't hold the same weight with two women than they do two men. I tell you. But
Now,
go ahead. You was laughing at something. What you
yeah, I'm
got?
about to pull it up, but LGG got me over here cracking up. I remember trying to please my husband some days. I could not sit down. Imagine blessing two men with this gift. Lord have mercy.
Well, hey,
Now, this here, now I wasn't gonna pull this up
not
because
all men the same.
this is like a private conversation that was going on between Whiskey and Alpha. But I'm gonna pull us into this, Tanya, because he said Alpha asked Nick Cannon how good of a father he would be without money. And I'm gonna tell you my thought before I got to the next comment. I don't think he would have did this without money.
That's right. Well, one, he wouldn't have had the access without money.
Exactly. So
See, that's the difference. The difference is there's a lot of things people do when they have money because they have access to stuff that they normally would not have had without the money. Just saying. There's certain rooms you will not even be in to meet certain people than if you didn't have the money to be in that room. I'm sorry, you just would.
well, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm really seriously trying to think, and I'm not no better than anybody else, but I did this for the sake of my two daughters. I've never referred to their moms as my baby mama. It was always my daughter's mother because I don't want no fool out there talking about baby mama and all that because I'm gonna be ready to take defense. So I just but I'm looking right here. This comment, all Nick kids are paid for, no problem to me. And then it went on into, but he's not spending equal time. But realistically, let's be real, y'all. And I'm gonna end this part of this conversation right there. We don't know what Nick is doing behind closed door. We don't know if he's taking care of those kids. Matter of fact, I've seen some fathers take better care of 6 kids than a dude with 1 kid. I just have, and vice versa. So I posted, actually, I think I'm about to do some. Now I did put on IG today. If you look in your lane, look at the other people that are looking in your lane, and you're just only focused on your lane, but everybody else is focused on your lane, they're gonna crash. That's why I don't care what Nick Cannon doing. I don't care what Bobby Jimmy and the Crickets doing. I don't care what Mike Jackson did. I care what Rod's doing. But I mean, really, now back to this here, I just think it's money doesn't create a good father. No, it doesn't. All right, hold up. Hybrid. Polygamy plus monogamy equals see. Okay, hybrid. Polygamy plus monogamy. You agree with that, Tony?
Hybrid equals polygamy plus monogamy plus stable society. I don't understand it to answer that question.
Me either. I moved on. Y'all, hey, Whiskey and Alpha, I'm gonna let y'all continue y'all conversation in there. That right there. Oh, I gotta go back then. Hold up. All right. Oh man, yeah. Okay, I'm going back. Now I gotta go here. He is one bad financial move away from all 7 of his kids suffering. He can't hunt, fish, cook. Ooh wee. Oh, so if he make a bad financial move and not have the means to take care of these kids, he doesn't have the natural resources to be able to do it. Is what I'm getting out that comment. Natural skill, should I say?
Well,
People,
that's a perfect example of why Keisha always throwing me off the island.
yeah. we were talking about that the other day or the day maybe. You know,
But
you
see,
still off the
this,
island,
but
or you
see,
back
but
on
this,
the island?
but there's a difference though. You have individuals who live their life like that, right? With all those skills, this is how they live on a daily basis. But then you have people who said, I've done that and I don't like that shit. I want to do this. So I want to do this. Now, if I had to go and do that, then I will and I can. But why? Why? I mean, like, why? I'm not getting in the dirt with no bugs. I'm not. If I want some fruit, I'm gonna go buy the fruit. If the fruit's not available no more, and I need to grow it, then I'll be bothered with it later.
But check this
If
out.
I have to, if
No,
I
go
have
ahead.
to collect the rain in my barrels and my rain barrels and stuff, and for water, I will do that. But right now, I got running water in these pipes, and I'm paying property taxes, and I'm paying the water bill, and that's just how I'm doing today. Can I survive? I didn't grow up with stuff, so yes, I can survive. Yes, I've had to learn, but that's not how I choose to. No, I don't have a garden in my backyard. I do have an electric car. So I am helping the ozone layer, if that counts. So
Hell
you
no,
can't throw
girls.
me off the island. You can put me to the edge of the island.
Hey,
Just
Keisha,
don't
where
throw me
you
off the
at?
island.
Hey,
What'd you
Tanya
say?
said she helping the ozone layer.
That's it. I'm helping the ozone layer. That's pretty much about it.
Hey,
But
but you know
I'm
what
just
though?
saying,
Tanya, you say you going to the store. You heard about the recall on the lettuce?
on the what?
The lettuce
No, I haven't. What's about the lettuce?
is causing some kind of stomach problem, but I think they narrowed it down to Taco Bell. That's what I heard when I was out and about at Kroger today. But no, y'all, you don't believe me? Hey, y'all put in the chat. Is there a recall out on some lettuce? I'm telling you, iceberg to be
Well,
exact.
I'm pretty. Look, you got probably one third of the folks in here is the garden community. Somebody knows something about some damn recall on some lettuce.
Hey, I'm gonna say I gotta go down here. Hey, y'all, we are very opinionated on this show, but there also has to be a level of respect. Now, I'm looking at y'all can keep doing it, but I'm looking at the sake of the viewers from Points Blank Experience as well as TNT Connect. What we don't want to have, even though it's opinionated, is a back and forth, what appears like a shouting match. So just be respectful of everybody's opinion in here and try to be respectful, you know. I
Oh,
see
I'm
some,
sorry. One thing, I don't drive a Tesla. Okay, go ahead, Rod. Go ahead.
yeah, she don't drive a Tesla.
No.
I want to go with Lolo, say yes, they mine. And then uh, I'm trying to see here. All right, I'm gonna pull this up. Same thing. I grew with a mother with 4 baby daddies. It sucks. 4 husbands would not have made it any better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hi, okay, multiple baby daddies is better genetically for survival and passing on genes. Mm. But you get, I don't get that one, Tony. Hey, FR, That go that E word again. You got to elaborate on that one. Oh
Go
man.
ahead, let him elaborate in the
Yeah, this
chat.
getting deep
Let's
right
see.
here. Absolutely right. The women of the world should be fascinated with our brothers. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gigi. We thinking alike. All right. Yeah, she is right. Yeah, those particular men, gay men do get first pick, but hetero and two women get screwed. Left it out for child adoption. Oh,
That is true. Let me tell you something. I knew married gay couple,
uh-huh.
and they adopted 3 kids. One of them was a surrogate. 3 kids in less than 6 years. And then there's 2 wives, married, 2 women married, been trying for years, won't get one. There's just what even a single gay man got kids that I've seen transact. This is real life.
Right.
And it's just a shame. They'll rather put it, I don't know, it's almost like, oh, well, he's a man, so I don't know. They think that is gonna provide better, better financially, because they will all make it well enough salary. I mean, they was making way more money in salary. They were all equal, but I was just flabbergasted how the males always got precedence over in adoptions than the females did.
Wow. That sounds like I've heard that before. Hey, I want to bring this up. Whiskey Water said, I can't imagine women staying pregnant just so they don't have to work. I can tell you right now, just this is my opinion. Again, this is an opinionated show. You have all type of genders, races, creeds, colors. There's a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of stuff so they don't have to work. It ain't just women getting pregnant. There's a whole lot of people that ain't working out there. So I mean, on that one, it's people we already know. It's people that buck the system. That happens. All right, so here we go. Nick wouldn't be able to do what he does if he was a regular man. That comedian with the 9 kids wouldn't be able to live their life without resources.
Correct.
Yeah. Whiskey said,
holy hell, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, man. Whiskey going crazy. Whiskey going off over here, man. Okay, without money, okay. All right, yo. So we gonna get off Nick, man. Actually, Country Wayne. Dang. Okay, Country Wayne. You know Country Wayne, right, Tay?
Yeah.
He got 10 kids.
Okay, yeah. Wait. Country Wayne got 10 kids, but how many? I know he has multiple moms, but I think it's not one mama per child. He got multiples with. One was an ex-wife. I think he got about 3 or 4 with those. Then he got 6 other ones, and I think he got 2 other mamas or whatever. But either way, but his whole thing is he felt like he stands on that. He said, if I laid down with him and I had him, I'm taking care of all of them. They all got houses. They all got, there's not one that got more than the other. And that doesn't make it right. But he's out there taking care of his. No different than Nick Cannon.
You got some people out there that
I just want to know, what is he putting down that they keep having him?
Oh no, I got a.
That's all I'm saying. Like
I have a former coworker that was on this show. Maybe I'll reach out. She's supposed to be on this show on Points Blank Experience. I've been working on it a couple of years. Hey, Alpha said that ozone is capped. Hey, Keisha came back and said, hey, she laughed. Boy, time she said you kicked off the island. That just crack her up, man. She'd have kicked y'all about 5 times. I don't even know how you keep getting back on.
Well, don't kick me off. Just put me on the other side of the island.
You know what I mean?
Then when stuff really go down, because when stuff really go down, you'll realize just because I prefer not to live that way don't mean that I don't know how to live that way.
Well, I just be wanting to know why they let you back. Learn the skill now will be stressful when you're trying to do something. That y'all, I just talked about that on my roast, man. I I went through the winter storm, and I was absolutely prepared for nothing. I had enough firewood for like a romantic setting, but not for an ice storm for 4 days. And it was bad, man. And this is so. Keisha and I did a show on this on her channel. I think we did a couple. We joke about it, but man, them stores run out of stuff real quick when it's a bad situation, especially bread, tissue, and water and milk. I don't know why. When I went there, it was so bad time. When I got there, it wasn't nothing but pork and beans. I don't even think they had the pork. I think they just had beans. And guess what?
Bread goes because it fills you up, so you don't have to eat so much, and you don't have to refrigerate, right? Toilet tissue. I really don't know why the tissue goes, because people know you're going to use the bathroom, so I guess they buy up tissue because more people going to be in the house. They're going to be eating, so they need toilet tissue. But guess what? If you run out of tissue, just wash it. Anyway,
get some newspaper, leaf or something. But hey, now you got to explain it, because I ain't up on all these hip turns. So I tried different types of relationship. No Diddy, laugh out loud.
Thank you, Alpha.
Hey, the lettuce is causing explosive. I told you. See, you don't never want to believe me. Look at this.
I didn't say I didn't believe nothing. I just said I didn't know.
Well,
yes, don't buy the bagged or pre-packaged. Okay.
So, okay. Yeah, everybody.
That might be why at the hospital they only had the spinach instead of lettuce this time. They only have spinach right now. They only have spinach, cucumbers and stuff to make your salad. They don't have the salad. Right,
who I learned that from? I'm telling you, the garden community, man. Just asking, send me a text. They were talking about it, Grandma Renaissance and G Mama Grove and all kind of people, man. I'm telling you, I be over there, man. They be clowning me because I ain't got nothing but a plant. They don't have no fruit or nothing on it, but I be learning.
My lettuce is duty free.
What he said?
My lettuce is duty free.
Hey. Now, see, they done narrowed it down to talk about, I don't eat that anyway. Right, Minnie? And then Rob says the parasitic lettuce is common this time of year, but they are blowing it up on the, on the media. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know, but this said Rainbow White Man get the first pick on child. It's what it is. Oh, okay. I ain't never knew that. Okay, so Rob said with this 1,500 people get infected each year. No, okay, so this is common. So we really freaking out over some lettuce. I'm telling y'all, man, it seems like everything becoming bigger, Tanya. Lettuce.
Well, it's not bigger. It's just that the information can get out faster. That's the only difference.
But you didn't hear about it.
Okay, think back in the days. The only thing you knew about is what was happening in your area.
True. The state, really, unless you had, once they came up with CNN, correct. But that was years before. I think I was about 12.
Exactly. But when you get stuff like if right now, if I wanted to start a rumor, I can go post some stuff. If it's interesting enough, it'll probably hit viral millions of thousands, just getting across everybody. Next thing you know, everybody believe it.
Yeah, I got to thank Alpha had me working, but y'all work together. Y'all two work great together. Good show. Hey, I got something for you, Alpha. Let me see if I can find it, man. And my homeboy,
make sure y'all subscribe to TNT Connect too, sir.
Yeah, we got to talk about that real quick. Let me hit this here real quick. Hey, Alpha, thank you for that $2 super chat. All right. That's my homeboy Thurston, man. He been off on vacation, probably going with Tanya next Wednesday to a get together down in Cancun. But y'all, on a serious note, we are going to take a quick commercial break. Not leaving. Event Yours is 87, as of earlier today, 87, not Event Yours, I'm sorry. TNT Connect. Event Yours is Tanya's other channel. TNT Connect, where she's broadcasting from now, is 87 subscribers from hitting 1,000. I like to go 3 to 5 over. Even if you're on Points Blank Experience right now, after this live, please go over, subscribe to TNT Connect. If you like what you're seeing with both of us, we could shift at any given moment. Just like earlier, we had technical problems, and I was willing to say, "Hey, everybody, go over to TNT Connect, and we'll just do it from there." And Tony said, "Now we'll just start over." But if everybody's already subscribed, it would have been a quick click of the button, and we could have kept rolling. So please, also, if when you go over there, don't just go and subscribe. Watch a short video, comment it, hit the like button so the subscription will stick. Also, subscribe is not paid. It's free, 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 free. So if you like what we're doing, we do this here. And y'all, we're not scared to get in deep. I'll drop her link. I'll drop it, Bougie. I'll drop it right now.
I'm about to drop it now.
Okay, she's gonna drop it on her side. If you're over there, I'm gonna drop it on my side. And then we can just be friends. Wasn't that a song? We ain't even getting no song. Wasn't that a song? Oh, yeah, that was Biggie Small back in the day.
Uh-huh.
We can all be friends. I love it when they call me. Man, y'all be having me act a fool on here. Okay, so I probably know this here. Every time I go through this, I be knowing what it is. I just, there it is, right there. Oh, tell you got one more already. See, I be knowing this, man, but I be scared to say it, and it don't be right.
What you talking about?
It's you got it like it should be. A lot of people don't do it like that, but you got it as www.youtube.com/TNT Connect.
That's because I go to my channel and copy and bring it back.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, Sandra says she already subscribed. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And now, okay, where we at right here? 4 or 5 baby mothers. I'm sorry. He putting down down. Oh, I heard that a long time, man.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I ain't heard that. All right, LGG said, good night. Thank you for being here and definitely for the great comments. We now find out in real time. That's what you were just saying, not the night elder. LGG dropped the link. We already did that. There it is on Tanya's side.
Just real quick. Hold on. Just real quick. When they said PP, let me tell you what probably I would really like to know. Them women messing with Nick Cannon, especially Cam Newton. I'm curious to know, are they really putting it down? Or do they just get, or is it just the money? Because most of the time when you get guys like that, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing.
They're not doing
a thing. It's the brand is where they sell. They sell themselves with their name, their brand, their money. But there is nothing worse than having your heart set on like, ooh, I'm about to get me some. And you get there and it's some straight trash. As my husband would say, trash. And then you end up with a baby. Ain't that bad?
That's terrible.
You end up with a baby and it wasn't even good. I'm sorry. I
heard you. No, you just said that because that happens. No, and don't be sorry because that happens and they go back. But let's be real. Ain't nobody in there electric slide and talking about, hey, we need to talk about this before I go to your crib. We ain't trying to have no baby. Don't know. It needs to be talked about, but it's not talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinking about that thing, whatever you want to call that thing. But y'all, I'm going back to what Tanya said. No, man, it's the paper. It's the paper. Tell you, it ain't no. They ain't putting it down. I'm gonna tell you, it's
the brand. I like to say the brand.
Y'all look
at some people, because some people is not maybe about the money. Maybe just being affiliated with somebody brings them money from other sources. So it might not be the money. It might be. That's why I just say it's the brand that sells those people.
I'm gonna put that comment back in there. I'm gonna put that comment because there's a song, and I'm gonna put it back at the end of this. I don't want people to leave right now. Jay-Z got a song with Beyonce. I think it's on the 444 album. It's the Carters. The album The Carters is called either The Family Feud or When the Family Feuds. And he'll say, no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. And then know his brand, his money. Ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. He's cute.
And he ugly.
I ain't said you did, but we all know.
And let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. Now, there are some ugly people that when they clean up, they cute. Usher being one of them. Usher is not cute when he ain't when he ain't dressed. Okay. He got to have a nice shave. His hair got to be done. He got to be looking good. Like he ain't your boy next door cute. You know what I'm saying? Boy next door cute is like more, what's his name? Boris Kojo. That's that's boy next door raggedy t-shirts and shorts cute. Like he cute just getting out the bed. But some people got to do themselves up to look cute. You could be a billionaire. That goddamn, you ain't cute. You ugly.
No,
You just
what
got
he's not
money.
saying he's cute. He's making fun of it. He know he's not cute.
Yes,
But he
exactly.
said that no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute, but he know he's not. It's a subliminal message. Hey,
Yeah,
money talk, BS run a marathon.
that's
Now,
right. It's true.
so hey, now this is a good thing. LGG still in the cut, man. She said, "Isn't Nick sick? His DNA is dangerous." So we talked about that in another episode, Tanya, that he didn't he have something? Like, no, I think what he had that wasn't passed down to the kids or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
What was it? Did he have sickle cell or something? Or
I think that might have been it.
well, they
Don't
usually.
quote.
I mean, hey, I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know the
it.
details of them.
However they do it, they do it. And
That is true.
that's it right there. You know, a lot of times I think we try to figure out now there is some ethical and more moral issues that are in this, but at the end of the day, I just care about what Rod doing. All this other stuff, and Tanya, I'm telling you, man, I just couldn't. And I guess we get ready to bring this shut. What time is it? We said
11:15.
all right. So yeah, we're gonna
You was
start.
reclaiming your time back from your live, your previous live.
Okay, you worked in Brooklyn over the Marcy Avenue. Billionaire did nothing for the community. Wow.
Yeah, that's the hood. That's over there, and ain't that Bed-Stuy?
You know what? I went to New
Marcy
York.
Pro-
I had absolutely
Marcy Projects and all that. Ain't that no? Hold up. Wait a minute. My mother grew up on speaking of Marcy Projects, my mother grew up on what is the name of that street? St. Mark's. I think it was St. Mark's. It wasn't too far from Marcy Projects. So it was in Brooklyn. Okay, there you go. All right, yes. All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to look. It's been a while, love. It's been a while. I moved after college was over. I moved when I was 22, 23, I think it was. So that's when I moved from New York. So I was just trying to remember the area, but yeah, my mother grew up on St. Mark's.
See, Tanya, I'm a
St.
35th and
Mark's
7th dude. I'm a 35th and 7th dude myself in New
You a
York.
what?
35th and 7th, Manhattan, Midtown.
Boy, bye.
All right, for real. That's why I stay when I go. All right, look it up. Look it up right now. West 35th.
Okay, but that ain't the hood though.
No, it ain't. I ain't never said it was. I never said it was.
Well, that's why I don't know. That's why I'm like,
You do know, man.
that sound like a street we just walk past.
It's right
it
down
ain't a
from
place.
Times Square. It's where the Renaissance is. Right down the street.
Oh, ain't you special? Okay, look at you. I stay at the Renaissance.
I said 35th and 7th. You the one drug it all the way down to pinpoint the location. I said a whole intersection. Hey, man, that pizza wasn't what it was cracked up to be. And I ain't getting no hot dog off one of them.
No, you got it from the wrong place. You're supposed to go to Brooklyn to get the pizza.
But
nobody said, I don't care what nobody say. That damn Raised by the River is some bullshit pizza in Manhattan. Bullshit. No pizza in Manhattan to me is good unless you are at Times Square.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh. So I went into some pizza joint on the corner of 30. It had to be 35th and 7th. That's why I was walking.
Still in Manhattan. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was in Manhattan. And I went in there. I said, I want some New York pizza. Dude was like, I got you, with the accent and all that other stuff. I had some kind of way I ended up with some Chicago pizza in New York. It was deep dish, wasn't right.
See, no.
out of all the places, I end up at Sabaros, that place that be in the mall, but I wasn't in the mall. And man, they charged me like
Sabaros was King's Plaza pizza. I remember eating that only in King's Plaza Mall.
and they charged me like $17 for 2 slices. Man, everybody talking about pulling in half.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I had a good time, man. I walked. Did I go down to Times Square to that gigantic looking McDonald's that really ain't a gigantic looking? He got 3
Yeah,
floors.
it ain't. It got a whole upstairs, downstairs. They bring you.
I walked in.
Like,
it
ain't that serious.
I walked in to use the restroom. The security guard said, "No, you can't go past here unless you make an order." I said, "Well, damn, give me a number 1. I gotta go to the bathroom." Yeah, they
For
wouldn't let me in.
McDonald's? No.
Yeah,
No.
New York is a different place, man. The Manhattan folks are all running to Brooklyn since the
something hurricane.
Yeah. And then I walked the Brooklyn Bridge, but I did that backwards. I caught the subway to Brooklyn and walked back to Manhattan. That was backwards.
So, did you go to Chinatown?
No, I went there in San Francisco.
Now, let me tell you something. That's where you get the real Chinese food from, okay? I like to eat Chinese food where the Chinese food eat the Chinese food.
Well,
just like Mexican restaurants. I don't care what city I'm in, what state I'm in. If I go in a Mexican restaurant and I see Mexicans in there eating with their family, I'm eating in there. If I go to a Chinese restaurant and I see Chinese people eating their food, I'm eating in there.
No, I went to I tell you the scariest place. It ain't scariest place, but I just didn't feel comfortable. I've been all over Cali, South Central, Compton, Watts, all that. That Harlem, man, I just wasn't feeling that. And that's the main place.
Only time I did Harlem was for the Apollo, believe it or not. My whole life I was there. I only went there because we used to dance at the Apollo. And that was it. Outside of that, I didn't go to Harlem.
It was a beautiful, they had renovated it when I went. So it's
historical.
But according to the citizens, the people that live there, they had redid wherever the street of Apollo on and all the, like, they had the Victoria's Secrets and all. It was nice. It was nice, but I had my head on a swivel and I still didn't feel comfortable. I bought me a Yankees hat like I'm rocking now, some shades trying to fit in. You can just tell I wasn't from there. I was surprised I didn't get jacked, but hey, everybody, if us the same with Japanese food, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, tell you, we at the end of these comments since you talked all that.
We at the end. I enjoyed the topic. You know, I just feel that, you know, I'll leave this with a closing question, and then y'all can leave it not in these comments, in the regular comments, after the live is over. But if society treated men and women exactly the same, do you think polyandry would become as common as polygamy? Or do you think most people, regardless of gender, still prefer one committed partner? Tell us why. Don't put it in these comments. When the live is over, put it in the other comments. Or you can just go over to the other comments now. Put your answer over in there.
Well, that's a good one. I know my answer. I guess I don't comment outside of my own lives, but I guess tonight I will be. Because I have my answer for that. I mean, I'm not gonna push y'all one way.
Look, put y'all answer in my damn comments then. How about that?
No, you talking about the comments right now?
Don't go to his comments.
No, I go there. I'm saying I don't comment. I go there every day several times, but I don't comment on my own stuff. But I comment to the comments.
Oh no, not for you. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to the folks in the chat.
Outside of the live, right?
Outside of the live. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Please do it. I'm gonna put what I think. I'm gonna put mine up there and probably pin it at the top. Sometime tomorrow when I don't forget. No.
Reaper, are you back here?
No, Keisha's speaking to everybody that's ever been in the live.
Oh, okay.
She's making sure everybody spoke to it, whether they hear, because we really don't know. So, like, sometimes I'll leave. So, hey, that's another thing, man. One thing I want to say, if you're in a live stream, please, just speak. If you ain't saying somebody, just speak. Just say hi. You ain't got to have a paragraph. I like the opinions tonight. everybody. That's why I tell you, and I like to have a thought-provoking topics. And as you can see, half the time I'm doing more thinking than y'all are, because I'd be over here like, man, I never thought of that. So shout out to Tanya. YOLO saying good night. And man,
Good
Tanya,
night, everybody.
you did it again. You came up with a topic, but y'all, this is stuff that, okay, repeat the question, Tanya.
Repeat the question.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Do you think if men and women were treated the same, if they were treated the same, do you think polyandry would become as common as polygamy, or do you think most people, regardless of gender, still prefers that one committed partner? Yes or no, and tell us why in the comments. And I'm gonna post the question in my comments in case people go over there, then they can see the question again.
And I'll look at whatever question you posted, and yeah, Tanya gonna have a special question on her side, and I may have a different special question on my side.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, Boozy said, great topic, great live. Sleep well, everyone. All right, there it is.
Yeah, I don't like to share either at all. I don't even like to share my husband going doing favors for other people. I'd be like, where they husband at? That's how I feel most of the time. I know that's selfish. That's selfish of me. I'd be like, where they husband at? Where they friends at?
I don't know if it's selfish, because it could be Miss Parker.
Look, it don't matter. Be like, what y'all want? Why y'all always asking my husband? Where your folks at? That's how I feel.
You got any closing remarks, Tanya? I got maybe one. I mean, what you got coming up on your channel?
I got Tuesday libations tomorrow. Spirit Scrutiny is still video, which is on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday is still Veterans Active Duty Bar, but it is recorded. It is not live, because we will be in Cancun. We will be traveling. And we will be gone for a week and a half. So anything you see will be recorded except for Tuesday libations. So next Tuesday, even though we're on a cruise, we will be going live wherever we are for Tuesday libations. Now, the time may be a little different depending on exactly where we are at the time. So just keep your notifications on. I will know definitely by next week, Sunday or Monday, exactly the time of Tuesday libations. You'll see the thumbnail, you'll see the time and everything, but we will be live at somebody's bar on that Tuesday. So just FYI, just want to let you all know, business as usual, Tuesday libation live on Tuesdays, video Spirit Scrutiny on Wednesdays, Veterans Active Duty Bar for these next 2 weeks is a video, but it's normally live. So just want to let you all know about that.
And I'm gonna put something in here too before I get into what we have coming up on Points Blank Experience. Everything Tanya just said, I know somebody is doing multiple things right now and may not have caught that, so I want to put the link in there.
Oh, thank you. That's right, because we asked them to. Okay, so TNT is me and my husband's channel about like how-tos, reviews, like podcast type discussions. That's what we do on that channel. Our Adventures of Spirits channel is all about spirits. It's all about wine, cocktails, bourbon, whiskey, gin, vodka. We taste, we give reviews, we let you know what it's like. We talk about home bars, how to set them up, what you need, what to use, how to drink. And when we travel, we are sharing the many different cocktails, liquors, and drinks that are available from wherever we travel. So just FYI, is 2 separate channels. But TNT is a growing channel. And our Adventures of Spirits channel, we're already monetized over there. But if you like cocktails and drinks and want to, do your own thing, have your own home bar, feel free to come visit us over there.
All right, I just dropped a link for Tanya's other channel, Event Yours. It's down in the comments. I'm going to talk about this real quick. So what we have coming up on Point Blank Experience, I just looked at my phone. I do have 5 topics that I'm going to be probably doing on Real Talk with Rod. They could be, not this week, but they could be pre-recorded or live. Pretty thought-provoking topics. If they do be live, they'll be shorter lives. And I may say 1 or 2 of them for live and direct. I got to look over them. I haven't looked over them well. I'm going to drop a link. The song that we come in on, and I'm going to go out on the same song, Soulful Southern Sounds, which I haven't promoted this, but this is a Point Blank Network channel. It's just music. You won't see me live on there. I don't plan on. I won't be doing any videos there, but it's getting momentum. I'm not rushing. Let me pull it up. I'm going to pull up both of them. So here's Tanya's other channel, Event Yours of Spirits. But if you go to it, it's just Event Yours. Here's the music channel, Soulful Southern Sounds. Doesn't have Point Blank anything in there. I dropped a single yesterday. Every song that you'll hear on Point Blank Experience, Point Blank Travel, Investing with Rod going forward is going to be from Soulful Southern Sounds, written by myself, the music composed, and then there will be an AI persona singing a song, not a real person. I just put that out there. I did 2 investing videos today that I will be dropping 1 tomorrow. I'll probably give it 2 days, drop another one, and try to do one for the weekend. You're going to see more pre-recorded of that. Event Yours of Spirits, TNT Connect, Point Blank Experience, Investment Rod, the music channels. Tanya and I probably do equivalent to what maybe 4 content creators typically do. And that's from the reason behind it is we care about the viewers. We care about, that's why I don't sit up and say subscribe to this channel and 100 other channels. I tell people to subscribe to channels I believe in. So just wanted to put that out. Miss Cheryl, thank you. Said great live. When it comes to this polyandry, polygamy, and all that stuff, me personally, I just want one person. I don't care what kind of name they give it. I don't want to have multiple partners. At my age, maybe in my 20s, 30s, maybe I would have thought differently. I don't know. At my age right now, it's just not, I don't want to roll the dice with my life. I don't want to roll the dice with my feelings. So that's my take on it. That's my closing statements. All right, Tanya, you got anything else?
No, that is it. That is it.
All right. I'm gonna
stay tuned for the next topic. We don't know you, but you'll find out.
You'll find out. And I got to do this just to do that real quick. And then we're going to get us out of here. Much love, y'all. Peace. And as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. And Tanya, what do you say?
Don't be trash. Live your best life.
Y'all heard it right here. Much love, y'all. Peace. We out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. His eyes on finances.
Her hands control the pause.
Counted by the minute.
Then we walk through the doors.
Serious topics.
Stop provoking.
His thoughts, her thoughts.
We keep it poking.
Lots of fun, no drama.
Every episode is smashed.
They try to play it light,
but we bring the truth of class.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in,
the room don't break.
Point blank, event yours.
Point blank, event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. He brings the pressure.
She brings the proof.
Clean little debate
with a big picture truth.
We got opinions.
We got receipts.
Laugh through the headlines.
Then we hit the streets.
Timmy talk slick.
Y'all know that's trash.
We cut through the noise.
And we move too fast.
Rod and Tanya.
Live and direct.
Speak it plain.
Earn that respect.
Don't come soft.
Don't come fake.
When we step in,
the room don't break.
Point blank, event yours.
Point blank, event yours.
They don't enter rooms.
They kick down doors.
Are they ballin'? Are they paid?
Let us see those checks.
Forget the power and the money.
We command respect.
Yeah. No small talk.
No small.
No fake shine.
Real conversation.
Every single time.
Laugh a little.
Think a lot.
Say it with your chest.
That's the shot.
That's the shot.
Much love, y'all. Peace.